Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Taz from Gear Nerd, and yes, this is where we nerd over gears. Okay, enough nerdgasm for today. Let's get started. We have today in front of us the brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max in titanium black. So without further ado, let's start with the unboxing and first look. Alright, so let's start with the unboxing. So here is the box. So we have the color black over here. On the side, iPhone, black, iPhone, black. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so let's get started. So we're gonna peel off these stickers so that we can open the box. Okay, next one. Right, I'm gonna put it back on the desk and let's open the top portion. And there you go, the brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max in titanium black. Um, let's set the phone on the side for a bit and let's see what we have on the box. Okay, so nothing much on the box. So we only have a cable, and this, I believe, USB to USB-C to USB-C. Okay, it is also braided, so nice of from Apple to see they do something different this time. I don't know. I never had the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so I do not know if this was the same cable that they gave on iPhone 15. But this is cool. What else we have on the box? So we have some papers. Nothing much. I think this is just information about the cellular connectivity and all that stuff. They don't include a SIM ejector tool because iPhones doesn't have a SIM ejector anymore. They don't have the SIM tray anymore. So there's nothing in the box. So we're gonna set everything on the side, and we're gonna take a quick look on the phone. This is from the back. The camera's Apple logo from the side. The right side. Let's peel off the screen first. Wow. As usual, the unboxing experience is really, really, simple. Okay. So let's look at the phone from the side. So we have action button over here. I think that's what they call, because I had the iPhone 14 Pro Max, so I don't know much about this one. I'm currently using the iPhone 13, so I don't know much how this works. So I'll when we set up, I'll look at it. So we have the volume control over on the left side. We have the power button, and then we have finally the camera control on the lower right of the case. And then on the back we have three different cameras. We have the flash, we have the sensors and all that. Nothing much. Okay, so let's talk about the material first. Now 16 Pro has a grade 5 titanium design. It is a sort of like refined microblasted finish. Because titanium is strong, and it's also light, so this makes, as a bigger phone, this actually is very light on the hand. But I am planning to put a case on it because Apple has one thing that I don't like, is no matter how good material they use, the phone always gets scratched up pretty easily, even the screen, the sides, the back. So I'm gonna put a case on it. The Pro model has 4 different colors. So black titanium, they have also white titanium, natural, and desert titanium. I also have the desert titanium on the studio today, so I'll probably when I open that one, I'll do a side-by-side first look on the both colors as well. Overall size, so we have 6.42 inch height. We have a 3.0 0.06 inch width, and in terms of thickness, we only have 0.32 inch depth. This is roughly around, I think, 8.27 millimeters. Weight, it is 227 grams, pretty light for such a big phone. And even on my hand, I can feel it. It's pretty light. I have the 14 Pro over here, and I know that 14 Pro in terms of size was a little bit heavier. And what else? I mean, such a big phone. We have curved edges all the way around, so it's very comfortable to hold. Even if you're not using a case, you will not feel it because the corners doesn't dig into too much on your palm. So as you can see, I'm holding it, and you know, it in terms of size, I think it's, at first it feels bigger, but then once you start using it, it actually feels normal to use it. Again, we talked about the buttons on all the stuff over here. I am not sure how I'm going to be able to use this. I'll probably do an in-depth review of the camera control later, so right now I'm not going to talk about it. Okay, so in terms of camera, we have a 48 megapixel f1.8 aperture main camera, and then we have a 48 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide camera and a 12 megapixel f2.8 5x telephoto zoom camera. And I think on the front, if I can show it on the camera, if you can see it, on the front we have a 12 megapixel f1.9 front facing camera. And I believe the cameras on the back has sensor shift optical image stabilization. I'll have to check the description on about the phone. We do know that the camera actually this year does 120 FPS video recording. Okay. In terms of the display, we have a 6.9 inch Super Retina XDR display with the latest gen ceramic shield glass on the front. Now, for some reason, I don't like the ceramic shield. I know I had the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and even with the normal wear, where I was very careful, I had, you know, small micro scratches. So I don't like the ceramic shield. No matter how much Apple tells that this is very strong, I don't believe them. I'm sorry. But in terms of size or the resolution, we have 2868 by a 1320 pixel 460 ppi display. The display also goes up to 2000 I think 2000 nits peak brightness. This year the processor is A18 Pro chip. Now this chip has a 6-core CPU and a 6-core GPU with also a 16-core neural engine. The regular iPhone 16 models will have the same, I think the A18 chip, but the core is different, where the 6-core CPU and it has a 5-core GPU. Same thing with the neural engine, is a 16-core neural engine for all the models. In terms of batteries, this year iPhone 16 Pro Max has, and I believe the number is correct, but please do let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. It has 4,685 milliampere battery. That is also 5.5% up from the previous year. Hopefully with a better chipset, we'll get a better battery performance. You know, according to Apple site, you'll see that the battery, on a full charge, the battery will last up to 33 hours of video playback. And with the 20 watt adapter you're using, then you should get up to 50% charge within 30 to 35 minutes. So I want to see that in action. I do have a 20 watt adapter. In terms of safety features, it is, you know, we already know that Apple does a really good job with their safety features. They have the emergency SOS, you know, with using a satellite. It does a crash detection. It also provides roadside assistance via satellite, and finally you can, you know, send messages through the satellite as well. So if you are in trouble in somewhere and you want to send a message to your loved one, you know, sharing your location, you can do that. So this is it, folks. The iPhone 15 Pro iPhone 16 Pro Max. Now you know that this looks so much similar to the previous one. I almost said it was iPhone 15 Pro. This is iPhone 16 Pro Max in all its glory, in titanium black. Thank you. Stay tuned for the upgrade, more videos on my channel. I will do a setup video side by side, porting from my iPhone 13 to the iPhone 16. Hopefully the setup video, I'm gonna show you the display a little bit more. I'm gonna show you the software a little bit more. So stay tuned. See you on the next video. Adios.